thanks to the tax cuts.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. This is the land of we the people, right here.
Alright, guys, so we are now live. Now, we got two primaries heading, well, we're going to be heading into in a couple minutes. One being West Virginia, and the other being Nebraska. Now, polls close in Nebraska in a good 2 hours away, but polls in West Virginia close in just 27 minutes. So, it's going to be an interesting race. So we have, for Senate in West Virginia, you have incumbent Republican Senator Shelley Moore Capito. She's running for re-election. She has a good number of opponents, but she should win with over 70% of the vote. That's really the baseline for an incumbent. This is a very red state, so don't expect much. That's why nobody really cares about the Democratic nominee here, but Zachary Shrewsbury, he's run for office before. He's probably going to win the nomination again. And then for U.S. House, only one of the Republican incumbents are contested, Carol Miller, and she should win by a large margin as well. There are some interesting primaries in the state legislature. We'll look into those in a sec. Honestly, if New Mexico, if Cyrus joins in the stream later, then he will definitely be able to give us some good insight into these West Virginia legislative races. And then you have some court races and stuff, but the big star of the show, which is not saying much, is going to be Nebraska. You have the incumbent Republican Senator Pete Ricketts. He's running for re-election. He has several Republican opponents, but don't expect them to do much. But the Democratic primary is interesting because obviously Democrats, they endorse Dan Osborne, the independent running for U.S. Senate in Nebraska. But you have William J. Forbes and Cindy Burbank contesting for the nomination. Now, Burbank, if she wins the nomination, she would basically just end her campaign right then and there. And William Forbes, he's basically a Republican placeholder. He was kind of recruited by the Republicans to join this race to take votes away from the Democrats in the general to save Pete Ricketts. But I doubt Forbes will win, but this will be somewhat of an interesting race to watch. For Governor, Jim Pillen, he has a good number of challengers, but once again, don't expect much. And then Democrats, that they're likely to nominate Lynn Walls for governor. For U.S. House, Mike Flood's uncontested, and Adrian Smith, he has one challenger, but once again, don't expect much from that. But in the 2nd district, the Republican Trump endorsed candidate Brinker Harding, he is no challenger in this primary to replace Don Bacon. But the Democratic primary is interesting. You have a lot of candidates, but the big ones are really just Denise Powell and John Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh is the more progressive candidate in this race. He's endorsed by the House Democratic Progressive Caucus. But Denise Powell, she is endorsed by, I guess you could say, the third way. They've really been hitting Kavanaugh on, because if he wins this House seat, then the Republican governor would be able to appoint a Republican to his very swing state Senate seat. So that would allow an easier path to eliminate Nebraska's 2nd district electoral vote in the 2028 presidential election. So that's kind of what has worried some people about supporting John Kavanaugh. But the electoral capability of both Powell and Kavanaugh are almost equal. So that's Nebraska. And yeah, that's kind of it for today. You also have the new Newark mayor race, but incumbent progressive Ross Baraka. He's running for re-election. He should win handily. And you also have a state house special in the state of Georgia. It's a safe Democrat, but we'll see which Democrats will move on to the runoff. So we're just gonna have to wait a bit. There's really not that much happening. Okay, hi Mikey Mosley, hi Top Waves. Let's get the chat rolling. Let's try and get the chat rolling. Okay. Oh, hi Riker, by the way. Riker's also here.
Hello.
What are your thoughts on the races here? What are your thoughts on the races tonight?
Okay, so basically, so starting in Nebraska, of course, I do think it's going to be obvious. Pete Ricketts versus Dan Osborne in the Senate. And there's obviously one I'm looking at in Nebraska's 2nd district. Basically between 3 candidates: John Kavanaugh, Denise Powell, and Crystal Rhodes. I personally support Denise Powell, but I do think that John Kavanaugh will win this primary here. This is my thoughts. And of course, Nebraska governor is going to be obvious: Jim Pillen versus Lynn Walls. And I think the general elections for these will almost certainly go red, except for the House seat, which I do believe John Kavanaugh will flip in November. And there's also West Virginia's primary, Senate primaries, going on. Basically, Shelley Moore Capito, the incumbent Republican, is not really facing too much challengers, but she is facing some minor ones like Tom Willis, but it's not much of a threat. And I do think Shelley Moore Capito will easily win renomination. The Democrats' front runner right now is former leader of the West Virginia Senate, Jeff Kessler. And there's also another candidate in there, an activist, I believe, by the name of Zach Shrewsbury, if I'm pronouncing that right. I do think Jeff Kessler will win that primary. And of course, that's going to lead it to being between Kessler and Shelley Moore Capito, which I do believe Shelley Moore Capito will win the general election. So those are my thoughts on some of these races.
All right. Now, New York Times wrote an article about what to watch tonight in Nebraska and West Virginia. Democrats in Nebraska will also weigh in on a bizarre Senate primary. Democratic voters in Nebraska will decide on their candidate in a key battleground House district on Tuesday as the party seeks to stoke optimism about regaining control of Congress this fall, despite recent redistricting setbacks that have left them feeling good. Now, we're going to be talking about the redistricting in a second. Also, in West Virginia, Republican Governor Patrick Morrisey, I was talking about this earlier, he will test whether he has the clout to push out members of his own party in the state legislature. So, the interesting thing about this is, in West Virginia, let me find this, okay. Yeah, in West Virginia, Patrick Morrisey, he's trying to, like Trump in Indiana, he's also trying to get revenge, you could say, on state legislators in his own party that did not follow his agenda. So we'll see how that goes tonight. I mean, obviously, this is Nebraska's second is probably the most important race tonight, because we'll see which one of these Democrats will likely be going to Congress. So, some interesting stuff to watch tonight. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. So, yeah. Alright, now polls close in 19 minutes. Oh, high water. And polls in New Jersey close at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, and in Nebraska at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. So, yeah. And Georgia also at 7 p.m. It's actually, polls in Georgia closed, but
Yeah, they closed when we started the stream.
yeah. Hey, Keo. Okay, now, well, I was going to talk about redistricting. So here's the interesting thing about redistricting today. So, I got a couple things, one out of South Carolina and one out of Alabama. So in South Carolina, a redistricting effort led by a far-right member of the state House, I think of the state Senate, to extend the legislative session a couple weeks so they would have time to redistrict the state maps, which would eliminate the only Democratic seat in the state of South Carolina held by Jim Clyburn. That motion was rejected, so it does not look like South Carolina will be able to redistrict before their primary, which is not that far away. South Carolina's primary is in June, I believe. I think it may be in May, actually. No, it's in June. Yeah, June 9th.
It's in June.
Yeah. So they don't really have much time anyways, but it seems like it's no redistricting in South Carolina. And Alabama, it's also in June. It's June 16th. Kay Ivey, she called a special primary election for, I believe, 4 or 5 districts impacted by redistricting in August. So that's interesting to see. But yeah, Alabama will redistrict. It wasn't the worst map for Democrats ever. It only, let me pull up Vote Hub. It only eliminated one of the 2 Democratic seats in Alabama. You see here, +1, +2. The seat, I believe the Democrat that they eliminated, I think it was, was it Terry Sewell or Shamari Figures? I believe they eliminated Shamari Figures' seat. Now, in 2024, they actually added Alabama's second to be Democrat, but it seems like Alabama's second will go back to being reliably Republican in 2026. I will say it's not the worst map for Alabama's second because it's not too red. If there's a massive blue tsunami or something like that, it's possible Democrats are able to hold it, but it's still unlikely. Okay, let's check the HQ right now.
Hey, Maryland, what are your thoughts on some of these primaries?
Yeah,
Like, who do you think is gonna win?
For Nebraska's second, I think John Kavanaugh's gonna pull through pretty easily because, I mean, his dad was actually the U.S. representative here for a good bit. Kavanaugh's a big name in Omaha. And then for the Democratic primary for Senate, Cindy Burbank, she should have won pretty easily because I don't think a candidate who entered on the last day of filing and was propped up by Republicans and has raised like no money at all will be able to win a primary. And then, honestly, I will be watching if any of Jim Justice's primary backed candidates will be able to take down any incumbent Republicans in West Virginia.
Speaking of West Virginia, what are your thoughts on the Democratic primary race there for the Senate?
for West Virginia, I mean, Zach Shrewsbury, he should win pretty easily. I don't really doubt him being able to win because Shrewsbury, and he was the I think he was the nominee for statewide office here before. I forgot what that Zach Shrewsbury. He ran. Maybe he didn't run for anything before. I'm not sure.
He did run for the Senate in 2024, but lost the nomination.
Yeah, okay, that's where I remember him from. Yeah.
So Zachary Shrewsbury, yeah, he ran in 2024. Jeff Kessler is running against him, who I personally think is going to get the nomination. He was the former president of the West Virginia Senate. But we'll see what happens. Of course, but
yeah. Potato, is ballot line crapping out for anyone right now? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, okay, it has. Same for me. What's up, Warhawk? Let's go. Keo, wait, what districts in West Virginia is Morrissey targeting? Honestly, I didn't read too much about it, but I do know one. I do know of one, and that is God, I forgot his name. Shoot. Okay, wait. Let me search it up. West Virginia primary. Morrissey. I know I spelled Morrissey wrong, but okay, here. Okay, so this is kind of just the same thing with Trump, but except for redistricting, it's kind of for Morrissey's entire agenda. Okay, okay. Oh, did he endorse? Oh yeah, okay, so basically, here's another interesting thing. He's been like ops with Shelley Moore Capito. Number one, he beat Capito's son in the primary for Senate in 2024. And second, they've been doing these like primary endorsement battles, these proxy battles. Capito endorsed incumbent Republican State Senator Vince Deeds. Morrissey backed his challenger Jonathan Comer in the 10th Senate District. I'm sure there's some others. I know there are a couple others. Okay, I'll find a different article for this. So the 10th State Senate District is the one to watch out for. Okay. Oh, endorsements by Patrick Morrissey. Yeah, Morrissey has either endorsed or donated money in 9 GOP state house primary contests to date. Morrissey has endorsed Charnock. In state senate primaries, Morrissey has endorsed Charnock State Senator Mike Azinger, challenged by Delegate Bob Ferenbacher. Greenbrier County Pastor Jonathan Comer, who's challenging State Senator Vince Deeds. State Senator Trenton Barnhart, challenged by former delegate Jason Harshberger, and State Senator Laura Wackham Chapman, challenged by retired businessman Joe Eddy. In House of Delegates races, Morrissey has endorsed Delegate Wayne Clark, challenged by Robert Fluharty, and Greenbrier County Attorney Mary Catherine Tuckwiller, challenging Delegate Ray Canterbury. Morrissey is also backing Charles Hartzog over House Finance Committee Chairman Vernon Chris. So, yeah, an interesting little proxy going on in West Virginia. Also, Tom Takubo. I saw this article from State Navigate. He is backed by Shelley Moore Capito, but Morrissey is against this guy. So, we'll have to see what happens here, and if any incumbents do lose. So polls close in West Virginia in 10 minutes now, so we'll have to watch out. Indy, I'm interested in the New Jersey race on June 2nd. Only one Republican, he's the one that has been in the House since March, is also a swing state, so it will be interesting. Yeah, New Jersey's going to be an interesting one. You have an open Democratic House seat, you have a swing seat. So, yeah, very interesting stuff going on in New Jersey. Alright guys, also another reminder, if you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. It really will help out the channel. Did we start streaming at 4? I think, right? Yeah. Oh, are you looking at the Georgia one? Let me refresh it. Okay, yeah, we have results out of the special in Georgia for State House District 177. Oh, Valdosta, that's great. There's one independent in this race. The rest of the candidates in this 5-candidate field are Democrats. Yes, so Alvin Payne, he's big. He's leading by quite a bit. He's up like 17% against Eric Howard, Democrat, and then so it looks like this might be a battle for second place. We'll see. Warhawk, Vince Deeds, Vernon Chris Ray, Canterbury Winkler. Are these the guys that are challenging people? Look at that margin. Okay. So 5,000 votes remaining. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. You do have some general elections for Supreme Court in West Virginia. Let me check if we'll see. I'm guessing all three of these incumbents are conservative. So, yeah. Okay, their incumbents being challenged by Morrissey. Will you do a poll for Washington's 5th congressional district? Well, yeah, if I can get the funds, I'll pull anything you guys want, but I don't have too much funds, so if you do want to, you can super chat $5, or if you want to do something else, you can donate $5 to the GoFundMe. Also, guys, if you want to join our exclusive Discord server, you can. I'm going to send it into the live chat, so that's always great. And if you guys want the link to help fund our poll of California's 32nd district, you can also help us out if you want the link. Okay, now we're around 5 minutes away from poll closings in West Virginia, so that's always great. We'll have to see. I want to see how well Shelley Moore Capito performs, because like I said, she does have a great proxy battle with West Virginia Governor Patrick Morrissey, but I doubt she goes below like 65% at worst. Dan Osborne is leading by 5%. Yeah, do you remember it is an Osborne internal on in 2024? Like right before the election, Osborne was leading by 2 points in a bunch of his internals, but at the end of the day, they're internals, and Osborne still lost by 7, but there was still a big polling miss in 2024 anyways, so. Also, how many of you guys have checked out the new Vote Hub forecast? It's an interesting one. I don't know why they put prediction markets odds in their complete thing. I'll just use the legacy, but for House, you have a lot of interesting ones. They have Democrats at 230 seats, Republicans at 205. Notably, they have Boebert's seat actually being the closest one in Colorado. And they have actually, that's a pretty big win for Manny Ordinell, whoever you want to be the Dem nominee in Colorado's 8th. They have a very tight margin in Texas. Texas is 35th. And then Texas is 15th, is also very close with Monica De La Cruz and Bobby Polito. Don Davis's seat is also more closer than I would expect. And they only have Republicans picking out one seat in Florida, which is likely at this point because most of the swing district incumbents are still running in the closer seats that they're located in. The only one I would say that's truly favorable of going down is Darren Soto, and even he's still running in his old seat. And I could see, because in the 22nd, it's looking more and more likely that Debbie Wasserman Schultz doesn't run in her seat, and she runs in a very safe Democratic seat in Florida's 20th. So that would be a really bad move for Schultz and Florida Democrats. Arizona.
All right, West Virginia polls close in 2 minutes.
Yeah. And obviously, Virginia's been like completely redone. So, yeah. I could see Florida's. I think Virginia's second is still very favored to flip, and I could also see Virginia's first still flipping. Tennessee is obviously a big loss to Democrats. That'll probably be like, yeah. And they also protected Andy Ogles in his somewhat close district, so Tennessee Republicans were pretty smart with that. But Tennessee is pretty easy. It's pretty easy to be able to draw up a 9-0 map in Tennessee. What did they have Fitzpatrick seat? Okay, 61% chance. I see that. And then you have like these strong Republican incumbents doing very well. Bill Huizenga, Brian Steele, Brian Fitzpatrick. They have Harding losing by 10 in Nebraska's second. I do think for Vote Hub's forecast is kind of left leaning, but yeah. Alright guys, so polls close in less than a minute now. We got 30 seconds until polls close in West Virginia.
Wait seconds.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're closed.
Yeah, guys, polls are now closed in the state of West Virginia. Prepare for some results soon, but who knows how soon.
I think both Senate primaries should be projected by around at least 8:30, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking on NBC News. I'll tell you if I find any results coming in.
All right. Yeah. So the Democratic seat in Alabama that was eliminated was Shamari Figures, which was literally created in 2024, to make it Democrat by the Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court kind of just backtracked on their 2023 decision. So that's an interesting judicial thing to see. Okay, New York Times just called all of the, uncontested races. No surprise, no surprise. We have quite a bit of them. All we can do now is just wait for results.
All right, nothing in on NBC yet, so probably just wait another minute or so and we'll get something. No results. Yeah, you take a look at the state legislature. I'll take a look at the Senate primaries.
Okay. Oh my god. Guess what?
What?
Kathy Durham, she posted like a graphic of me endorsing her.
Oh my god.
If you guys watch the interview, then that's amazing.
Where did you post it?
On Instagram. And probably all of her other social medias as well. But that's beautiful. Kathy Durham, she's an amazing candidate. Oh yeah, water. The mayor of Arcadia turned out to be a Chinese spy, and she resigned and pled. Did she plead guilty? I'm not sure. But yeah. Yeah, still no results. West Virginia probably does report their votes quite a bit slowly. So just keep the patience, guys. And, you know, in the meantime, make sure to like the stream. Best senator ever is Joni Ernst. Warhawk, from the ground game in Iowa, do you think Zach Walz or Josh Shrek is the more electable Democrat?
Probably Trek, in my opinion.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's the more moderate, but, you know, nowadays people are arguing that progressives get the vote out, and therefore they're more electable. Oh yeah, you're kidding, by the way. I was like, yo, did he turn into a neocon Warhawk? Like, oh wait, well that's actually your name, but,
Yeah, West Virginia is really taking so slow right now.
well, it's only been 7 minutes. Let's calm down for a sec. Nobody. Yes, we are all sick of winning, dude. Yeah, this is amazing. And oh, we got a bit more vote in Georgia. Yeah, Alvin Payton, he's probably gonna go. He's definitely gonna go into the runoff at this point. Well, not definitely, but probably. Yeah, but this race is gonna go safe Democrat either way, and none of these candidates have too much ideological difference. But who knows? Maybe there's like an upset there. I think Direct wins a primary. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
Fundraising in Iowa hasn't been too crazy for Democrats, but who knows, guys. Oh, so let me create a super chat goal in the chat. You know. Wait, I'm gonna type in a couple things. Donate. Wait, can I pin other people's messages? Oh, I can. I'm gonna write it on the mod account then, as we're waiting for votes. Help.
I'm happy to share that I have been endorsed by the Federal Election Analysis. The FEA does great work highlighting political campaigns across the country and informing voters. So that's awesome.
Yeah, dude, absolutely, dude. Gosh. Okay. Wait.
Oh, we got votes in from West Virginia.
Oh, we do.
Currently, Tom Willis is leading right now.
Oh man. Oh, this is a
He's in
Jefferson
first
County.
place. Shelley Moore Capito is in
It would be awesome if
second.
Shelley Moore Capito. Wait. Okay, wait, guys. Also, Zachary Shrewsbury down. Yeah, this isn't too crazy because nobody really cares about that race. You have results out of the Democratic primary for U.S. House in the 2nd District as well. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 0.5% in for both primaries, but
Yeah.
Bro, how funny would it be if Capitol loses? Oh my god.
oh, we got more votes in. Capito's leading now.
Yeah.
And Rachel Anderson is still leading in the Democratic primary.
They're only 1.1% is in, so yeah, Anderson is in first, Kessler is in second, Shrewsbury is in third. And then there's just two other candidates that nobody really cares about, but
I am interested to see, however, Shelley Moore Capito's margin of victory in the Republican primary. I am interested to see that.
Oh, you have an incumbent in the 74th District who's only up by 5 against his challenger. I don't know their first names because I don't know much about West Virginia. You have another one only up by 20. So, some pretty interesting results out of West Virginia so far, I suppose. Warhawk, is like Randy Feenstra like corrupt or something? Why do you hate him so much? I thought he was just a normie backbencher Republican. Oh, so by the way, this county, Jefferson County, that's in Tom Willis's state senate district. So it's his home turf, and he was only up by 4. So.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh yeah, Jefferson County. Yeah, that's just. Yeah, he represents that in the Senate, in the state Senate. Damn, not even 4, 3.9, but I guess that's not technically 4, but not even. Damn.
Also, in adding into the West Virginia primary stuff, there are a lot of races. So in the state senate, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, sorry, no, there's 8 races in the state senate with one candidate backed by the state senate majority leader and another 8 candidate backed by the more center-right faction of the state senate, by State Senator Tabuco. And then the other faction's backed by the state senate president, Smith. So, I mean, it's going to be something interesting to watch out for. In West Virginia. Sorry, it's 9 incumbents. Okay. Oh, we have more results. We have results out of Wood County. Yeah, okay, Capito's winning. But she got 65% in Wood County. Yeah. And then Anderson also won Wood County.
Yeah, Anderson is leading. First place. Kessler is in second. Shrewsbury is currently in third.
Yeah.
Yeah. Capito's winning. And all right, so 8 o'clock is coming up soon. That's where. What state? What state will that be at?
What?
8. At 8 o'clock, what polls closings are there?
New Jersey, but that's just a Newark mayor race, and that's you have incumbent mayor Ross Baraka running for re-election, so that doesn't matter. And then we have to wait until 9 for Nebraska. So that's kind of what is happening. Okay. Votes left. Size. Also, Capito should carry every single county. I expect her to flip even win the counties in Willis's home district, because what we're seeing from Jefferson is that he's only up by 4, and then these are going to be early votes. So, yeah. Yo, we're gonna interview. Okay, this is only for you guys since you guys are watching the stream. All right. Um. Okay. So here are gonna be the interviews coming soon. We got Rachel Grage for Florida tomorrow. Mike Ortiz for Tennessee Thursday. Diop Harris for Michigan Friday. And then Saturday we're skipping one because, you know, we had the election night in Louisiana, which should be awesome. Sunday we got an interview. This one was a big score for us. Dan Schwartz. He's like endorsed by Wes Moore and stuff for Maryland's 1st District. And then we're still obviously going to find some, but then we jump on to our next one for Wednesday with Audrey Daney for California's 1st. So it's going to be a very exciting next couple of weeks. TC Brown's Nation, did he watch the Epstein hearing on Capitol Hill today? No, but I did see some stuff online about it. Yeah, okay. Capito's back up in Jefferson on DDHU. Oh, we got votes out of Monongalia.
More results then.
Mongolia County.
Yeah,
No, Monongalia County. Capito's at 71. Yeah, no, it's over because look, here's the thing. She's gonna crush all the rural counties that are low propensity by like 75%, and then Charleston's probably gonna be like the closest. With like maybe 60% for her, but it's over. But all of those reported so far have been out of the 2nd congressional district, which is interesting. Also, Harrison County is in. Yeah, Capito's at 71% here as well.
Rachel Anderson is still leading in
The Democratic race.
Yeah. Okay. There's a couple incumbents losing in the state house. In the 10th district, the incumbent Republican Anderson, he's down by 4. In the 12th Republican district, Republican Representative Chris is down by 20, 40 to 60. In the 14th district, the Republican incumbent is leading, but at 40% against his closest challengers, 32%. So we're seeing some interesting stuff out of West Virginia so far tonight. What here?
All right, more results then. Capito has 64.5%. Willis has 16.5%. I think Capito is definitely going to win at this point.
Hey, Mustang! I already voted for Audrey Daney in the California's 1st primary. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Great candidate.
Democratic primary, Rachel Anderson is still leading with 50.7% of the vote. Kessler has 23.1%. Shrewsbury has 12.1%. So, yeah, there's 4% reporting in the Republican primary. There's 12% reporting in the Democratic primary. So. Right. NBC News projects right now that Shelley Moore Capito will win the West Virginia primary.
Oh, there's votes out of, yeah, there's also votes out of Cable County, which includes Huntington College. Wait, is it called Huntington? No, I'm pretty sure. I think I saw something from there once. Huntington, yeah, Huntington College. No, that's an, wait, Huntington. No, but there's a college. Okay, so the college town of Huntington, Cable County, Capito 75. No, it's over. I expect New York Times to project this one before 8:15 p.m. And yeah, it seems like Rachel Anderson will be the Democratic nominee. And we also have votes. Okay, Carol Miller, she's winning 82%. So we're definitely not going to be seeing the weakness of Republican incumbents as we saw in Indiana. Indiana was kind of crazy because you had like all the House incumbents get less than, I believe there was only one that got over 60%. Because like for the Republican primaries in Indiana, the incumbents absolutely did horrible. Is this broken? Oh no, it's just not.
All right, so yeah, NBC News projects that Shelley Moore Capito will win the Republican primary. So, of course, that's not a surprise. Let me check if it's on TV yet.
Oh, New York Times
yes,
just called it.
It is.
New York Times has projected that Shelley Moore Capito will win the Republican primary in her re-election bid for U.S. Senate, with only 6% of the vote reporting.
Yeah, it's on Wikipedia now. The Democratic nominee is still undecided, but Rachel Anderson is still leading. So, okay, good.
Oh, look at how close the Democratic primary in the 2nd district is for Congress. I feel like this is going to end up with a pretty colorful map. Also, polls have closed in the Newark mayor election. It will be interesting if the pretty popular mayor, who's very progressive, Ross Baraka, did really bad here, but I don't expect that. Nobody. By the way, I'm not a troll, just a mad participant living in West Virginia and Ohio. Economy suck. Well, things can change, but West Virginia, it is honestly the definition of a. If I had to call a state a ghost town, I'll probably say West Virginia. It's a very beautiful state, though. Okay, let's see how these primaries are going on. Okay, we have a lot of results. How many incumbents are down? The 4th state senate district, the incumbents at only 40% and up by 6. Okay. Oh, there's a couple. How many House incumbents are down right now? 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Oh, no, 4, 5. Wow. 5 Republican incumbents in the West Virginia House are down right now, along with, okay, yeah, no, 5 Republican incumbents are currently losing their re-election bids in the West Virginia State House. Oh, I haven't checked on in the West Virginia court races. Oh! Yo, why is this one so close? Oh my gosh. This one's gonna be a fun one, huh? Oh god, okay. And then, yeah, the West Virginia court races are gonna be fun. Keo, can you research if you want, what the ideologies of the candidates for court are? I'm just mad we let it get far. Yeah, that's very understandable. Blitz, back what I miss. Well, Shelley Moore Capito won our primary, and some incumbents are down in the state house. Other than that, not much. Oh, we have results out of Newark, and Baraka's at 75%, and then there's not a single challenger at over 10. So, like I diagnosed, Ross Baraka should easily be reelected to another term as mayor of Newark. I think he was also arrested at an ICE protest in 2025.
Lols.
Yeah, like LaMonica McIver in Newark.
Yeah, Rachel Anderson is still leading in that West Virginia Democratic primary. I don't know why I'm so hooked on that right now. It's obviously Democrats will not win West Virginia, but whatever, it's fine.
Well, yeah, Keo, but also remember these incumbents, like, this is their first time on a ballot. So, are they really incumbents?
I mean, kinda, but kinda not, I guess.
Dude, honestly, I'm so hyped for May 19th because we get a swing state.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
We get like the best, probably the top 3 most exciting GOP primaries of the cycle with Thomas Massey. We get an ideological like Hassan Piker primary in Pennsylvania in the heart of Philly. What else? What else?
Alabama and Georgia.
Yeah. The Senate primaries there is going to be interesting. Georgia, yeah, it's going to be crazy, dude. It's going to be crazy. You got stuff in the Midwest and the South, on the Pacific Coast and the Pacific Northwest.
Of course, there's a very hotly contested gubernatorial primary race for the GOP between Burt Jones and Rick Jackson. It's probably going to go into a runoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a runoff between them. There's also Keisha Lance Bottoms, who's the most likely Democratic nominee for governor. And of course, Mike Collins, Buddy Carter, and Derek Dooley for the Republican nomination in the Senate. So, yeah, I think May 19th is going to be really fun, along with Alabama with the gubernatorial races there. It's probably going to be Doug Jones versus Tommy Tuberville. And then, of course, there's going to be a Republican primary for the Senate between Steve Marshall and Barry Moore, and to a lesser extent, Jared Hudson. But yeah, May 19th is going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun, in my opinion.
Blitz Massey is needed for helping with getting everything revealed for the Epstein. Not really, dude. Not really. Like, has he really been getting too much? Like, obviously Massey's better than Galrain, right? But at the same time, he's like the lesser of two evils because Massey is he's at the far right end of the Republican Party. And obviously some prospects that's good with, the Epstein files and foreign policy, but on the economy,
Why the fuck is this music playing?
I don't know, dude.
Whatever.
What do you mean? What are y'all doing? Nobody. All right. Do we got more results? We're at 8%. Oh, well, this is up in another county, but that is like basically in a state senate district, and that's like 70 votes. Oh, okay. Yes.
I'll be right back.
There's a pretty.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. There's a pretty colorful map forming in West Virginia, and it's, interestingly enough, Anderson isn't winning any county like below the start of the Panhandle, really. Well, not the Panhandle. What do you call that? What do West Virginians call this part of West Virginia? West Virginia looks like what does West Virginia look like? It looks like a chicken. Like a dead chicken.
I'll be leaving for a little bit because I'm gonna eat lunch. So I'll probably be back soon.
All right, lunch at 8.
No, not lunch, dinner. I meant. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you then. Oh, an incumbent Republican is down in the 8th state senate district by 1 point. Do we have any votes in for Tacuba? No. Okay. How many House Republicans are down in their primaries? 1, 2, 3. 3. Anything? 4, 5. Okay, 5 House Republicans are down in their House primaries, and 1 state Senate Republican is down in theirs. Little bit hard to find the ideologies of these guys, but I'm assuming, well, yeah. Go Massive, I gotta cheer for that guy, because I crossed over to the other side. Okay, Capito should probably end up with over 70% at the end of it. Oh, Miller, okay, Miller's only up, actually, no, not only, but she's up by 52 points. This is basically the baseline for Republican incumbent. And, well, really any incumbent in their primary. Anything more out of Newark? No. Okay. Oh, Carol Miller projected winner? Okay. Yeah. So the only contested incumbent in West Virginia in the U.S. House has won her primary. Alright, guys, any more questions in the chat, drop them down. Do you think Burbank will actually drop? If not, dropping out. Well, no, she basically committed herself to doing that. But if she doesn't drop out, she'll basically just like not campaign at all, not buy any ads at all, not fundraising at all. Wouldn't even have like a campaign site up, that type of stuff.
What's up?
Hey, Keo. All right, so guys, Keo is on the stream again, and
Yes, again.
Saturday's gonna be interesting. Yeah, because honestly, I'm just gonna talk about that now. But well,
Alright.
we were gonna have also a competitive house primary, but that's gone now because stupid redistricting. Blake Migas.
Unfortunately.
I think Blake Migas was gonna win because I think he had the Trump endorsement. I'm not sure. But obviously that Senate primary is gonna keep us all on our toes for the entire stream. And then May 19th, Keo's gonna be there because he is from Pennsylvania, basically from Philly. Well, he's from, but
Essentially, yeah.
yeah, we're gonna have a lot of guests from all the states. Really, we're gonna have DJ, but he's always on the streams. He's from Georgia. We're gonna have Kentucky politics and the Will Talk Show from Kentucky. We'll have Keo from Pennsylvania. We'll have Blitz from Oregon, but Oregon doesn't really matter. No offense, Blitz.
Damn.
Yeah. And then I don't think we know anybody from Alabama, but I mean, no, there's definitely people who subscribe from Alabama, but not.
At least not Discord server. Yeah, so Pennsylvania, I mean, the statewide races are not really interesting because both candidates are uncontested for their primaries, but there's a bunch of House races in Pennsylvania that would be pretty interesting, I'd say. So,
Yeah. Wait, so the poll closing schedule is Georgia at 7:30. That's the first one. And then Pennsylvania 8 at Pennsylvania 8, Alabama at 8. Shoot. There's also okay, mom. Oh yeah, Louisiana at 8. I think. Yeah, I think. No, Louisiana might be at 9 with Texas. Man, my mind's really blinking. And then Oregon's at like what 11. But are you gonna
like
stay
that.
up for Oregon, guys?
Well, there's nothing interesting there.
Yeah, but then when we wake up tomorrow morning and I'll say like Andrea Salinas, incumbent Democratic representative, loses primary in Oregon. I'm not even sure if she's contested, but I'm just saying random things. And then next week we got May 26th. No, at the start, I believe. Wait. So next week, May 26th, we got Texas. And then, is it really consecutive for like the next month? June 2nd, well, no, not only California, you have like so much else. June.
Every.
Yeah, June 9th, you got the big thing for June 9th. This is Nevada. Make sure to go out and vote for Kathy Durham. June 16th, you have some great stuff as well. Let me check the primary calendar. Because I actually haven't... I gotta memorize this, dude. June 16th, yeah, you got the... you have the runoffs for Alabama and Georgia, which are important, and also Oklahoma alone. Wait. Oh, yeah. No, those are the runoffs. And then... The 23rd, we got big stuff. We got big things in New York. We got big things in Utah. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is... Also big things in South Carolina. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is going to be Maryland.
Oh, yeah, that... Oh, yeah. What congressional district is it again? That's your...
The 6th. But also the 5th is important because Sandy Hoyer's retiring and his heir to the district isn't doing so well. But he's probably going to win. And then 27th, that's the runoff for Louisiana. The 30th, very important stuff in Colorado. Alone, though. And then... So, yeah, it is consecutive. So, consecutive starting on May 5th.
Yeah.
5th, 12th, 16th, 19th, 26th. So, that's... 1, 2, 6.
Oh.
That's like 11 weeks of consecutive primaries. And then on July 21st, it becomes consecutive again. 10 weeks of consecutive primaries. And then on July 21st, it starts again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10 more weeks of consecutive. No, 9 more weeks of consecutive primaries. Does Rhode Island have... What the hell? Wait.
Isn't Rhode Island... Wait, when
Rhode
is
Island has a primary on a Wednesday for some reason. I don't know.
Why a Wednesday of all days?
Yeah, that's the middle of the week. I mean, I don't know. Okay, yeah. The map for the Democratic primary in West Virginia is starting to become more colorful. Just like what I thought.
Oh. West Virginia House race student. Okay.
You have 4
State
candidates
House.
winning counties there.
They just took the votes away. That's weird.
Honestly, like, if I were gonna run for something and I had no chance of winning, I would just campaign in, like, one county for, like, the entire time so I could put myself on the map, you know? Like, I'll challenge,
Yeah, you
like...
can guarantee yourself to win that county.
Yeah. I'll go to every restaurant there. I'll go to every barber shop there. I'll knock on every door there. Just so I can win the county with, like, 80%.
Okay, so it looks like Rachel Anderson is on track to win.
Ooh, retiring Democrat Representative Julia Brownlee of California has endorsed Javier Becerra for governor. That is based.
Oh, whatever. He's gonna
California State
lose.
Senator Tom Umberg has endorsed Javier Becerra for governor. That's awesome.
He's gonna lose.
Oh, and yesterday Congresswoman Judy Chu endorsed Javier Becerra for governor. That's awesome.
Glazing Javier Becerra.
Honestly, for California, I'm not just watching the governor's primary because, that's just slopulism made to divide us. Honestly, the House primaries, House primaries are kind of my whole thing, but we got a lot in California, but we have a lot of everything in California. I mean, yeah.
June 2nd's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. What else do you have on June 2nd? Oh, Iowa. Oh, I thought Iowa was later, but no, it's June 2nd. That's big. Oh, New Jersey. New Jersey. That is going to be great. New Mexico. Well, Cyrus is gonna be very, very excited about that. Excited about nothing. South Dakota, there's nothing. Montana, there's not really anything as well. So
Montana's boring.
why
Except
is
for, like, that
Montana? Why is it
Maybe the
highlighted
first-
as an important Senate race? No.
Senate race, that's not important.
Maybe it's because the guy is retiring or something.
Maybe. We already know Kurt Elm's gonna get the nomination.
Yeah. Oh, wait. What if Thornton Cooper wins every single vote from Charleston because he's winning the suburb there by 6 points?
We'll see. If we have to wait for it to report. I don't know why they're being so slow there.
I mean, West Virginia's kind of just slow. Yo,
Yeah.
yo, look what Dane posted in the Discord.
Let's see here. What do you want me to look at?
The Discord. Look what Dane posted.
Oh.
I think it was like a copy of Pink saying that of accidentally calling Mallory McMorrow mommy. Also, guys, y'all really
What?
gotta join the Discord, guys. Trust me, join the Discord and your life will become better.
Oh, yeah, my life became better the second I joined the Discord.
Yeah. Wait, do we have lots of
Got a great community in there, you should join.
yeah, full of nice, mature people.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, the Democratic primary for West Virginia's first congressional district is actually kind of competitive.
I think this district is like.
Well, it's not going to be
Both of
competitive
these
in the
districts
general.
are like plus 30 Republican.
I'm not betting on any Democrats to win here, despite this little. Obviously, the vote count here is so low compared to the Republican side.
Which is still low compared to like every single other state in the country.
Yeah,
Like who actually goes
people don't care to turn out.
who goes and votes in West Virginia, bro? Like we got bigger issues to deal with.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we're about to close in on 30 minutes away from Nebraska. Rachel Anderson is still up, so it looks like she's gonna win, but we'll see what happens with Charleston. She's not winning anything below this little like panhandle thingy. Like let's see here. Oh yeah, oh my god. Getting clobbered in these southern counties.
Oh yeah, see what I said? Jefferson County is in Capito's column now. Trust the
it is?
FEA, guys. No other sources needed.
Okay. I wonder if Kessler can take the lead. Probably not. But we'll see. West Virginia State Senate 10. The incumbent is only up by 10 points.
Water, that's Keo, dude. How do you not know Keo's voice?
Yeah. Water, you've heard my voice before. What are you talking about? Caramel is gonna win very easily. Okay. Yeah, in West Virginia House of Delegates 17, incumbent's gonna win very easily. Looks like because he's up by 44.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a problem with that, Water? Okay. Anderson keeps losing vote. Anderson is below 40% now. It doesn't look like Kessler's gonna catch up to her really because of the other candidates. Kara Moore is actually losing a county.
Oh, really?
Yeah. McDowell County. Okay, Water. Just making sure, just making sure. Oh, where did she just gain from? Oh, I see. Oh, we got Charleston. Kessler is narrowly ahead there.
Oh.
Capita's obviously easily winning that. It's on DHQ though, so I don't know if that's talking about domain expansion water, really?
Water, what chips are you eating? Yeah, I know you guys can hear me. I'm eating
That's
like
a good question. What chips are you eating?
I'm eating like the like the Takis knockoffs of like from Doritos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Wait. Thornton Cooper is doing good in like the Charleston area.
Yeah, and also, Kessler is gaining on
Yeah,
Anderson
you're
quite a
seeing
bit.
like a. Oh yeah, I just realized Kessler's under 35. You see like a big geographic little thing here.
Oh yeah. They all
Shrewsbury
have kind of the
dominates
little
in the.
spots here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, yeah, like down here in the south. Roseberry is winning all that.
Oh, the center right faction leader in the West Virginia State Senate, Tom Tagupo, he's up by 12% against his primary challenger, backed by the state Senate president. This guy's been like clashing with the state Senate president, so
Yeah.
that's very interesting.
Okay, we'll see. See how that turns out.
This is like the most interesting thing going on in West Virginia state politics. So.
Vince needs the incumbent in the West Virginia State Senate 10.
Matt the Dixon, do we have any Nebraska numbers yet? Nebraska polls close in 24 minutes, and that's gonna be when we start receiving results from Nebraska.
Okay, that'll give us more stuff to talk about. But yeah, we're getting close to Nebraska, so that'll be quite interesting. Especially that second congressional district's Democratic primary. I think Common Home's probably going to win, but we'll see. According to Cauchy, Let's see, according to Cowshy, Rachel Anderson has a 98% chance of winning. Right. No new results out of Newburgh Mayor. It's kind of, I would kind of already project Brock with the winner, but
Yeah.
okay, Kessler is doing very good in this little small section of West Virginia up here. Ohio County, Burke County, Hancock County, probably Marshall as well. And then let's go to the Republican side. Willis is narrowly winning one county with 71% in that county. All right. And we have 20 minutes until polls close in Nebraska. But I hardly have any right-wing opinions.
Yeah.
Except that the border should be secure.
New Mexico man's not even on the stream, but he would say that. No, he would probably say that the mayor was hot or something.
Probably, yeah.
And also tell us a name of a Republican who's running to replace him. Because New Mexico's like the best at fucking local politics, dude. And state legislative.
Yeah, he's your go-to guy for that stuff.
Okay, I'll be back in like 1 minute.
Alright, take your time. Oh yeah, wow, he's absolutely dominating up here. I'm not sure what West Virginia is doing, but we're just waiting. We're reporting quite a bit of vote though, and the Democratic primary looks pretty contested, but obviously Democrats have no chance to earn the general, so okay. get your hopes up. No health care. That's crazy.
Alright, I'm back. Oh,
Welcome
I just
back.
realized Willis retook the lead in Jefferson County by
Yeah,
20 votes.
not earlier.
Yeah.
Like narrowly. It also looks like Rachel Anderson is probably going to be the Democratic nominee.
Oh.
She keeps defending her lead. So
Yeah.
she's got some real strength in like the northwestern part of the state.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's see. Got 16 minutes until polls close in Nebraska.
What is... Okay, Indy, the question was the most extreme right-wing stance that you agree with. Kia, you got an answer for this one?
Was it what Water asked, or? Because
No,
Water asked
somebody
something about
else.
like, oh, Indy. Let's see. Hold on, I'm reading the chat a little bit. Can you take a most right-wing opinion? Right-wing opinions. Oh God. I mean, yeah, literally the only thing I can think of right-wing opinion would be something about the border, because that's like the only thing I align with Republicans on is having a secure border. And you know. But I would not say all the conservative ideologies are crazy. Yeah, national defense. I'm just going off conservative though. If you want to go off conservative, then probably a couple of things you could probably agree on. Like the Constitution and all that other stuff. Taking notes in the immigration system works? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, our immigration system is not very good. Um, More of our individuals support open borders because freedom and well, we shouldn't have fully open borders, obviously. We want people just walking into our country. Especially in the southern border, that's what some more interesting one. Make sure people coming into our country are here to actually make a living or not cause terrorism or whatever. Try to smuggle things. But yeah.
Thomas Massey has ordered. Do you support? Okay. Yeah.
What?
Yes, water. Look, dude, I'm not a.
Yeah, I want the stance on that one. Okay. Yeah, Vince Steve's gonna win pretty handily.
Yeah, there's like genuinely not a single Republican state Senate incumbent who's over 60% in their primaries right now, except for one.
Yeah, Vince Steve's is at 57. He was at like 54 a second ago. Monroe County came in.
Okay,
Got a
it's
big
time to
number
go
out
on
of that.
Twitter and see what they think about this.
Oh, yeah, Twitter's probably blowing up.
Blowing up about what?
I don't know. Some people are here and crazy about these legislative races.
Trees appear in forest.
New York 6 by vote, mayor early vote. Republicans have a 56% chance to hold the Senate. That's not accurate. I think it's a toss-up. Okay. What's with all these Atlas Intel polls dropping all of a sudden?
Atlas Intel gotten. Bro, I don't know, man. I want Atlas Intel to have like a massive miss so you don't have to hear from them again.
Yeah.
We got less than 10 minutes now.
Alright, yeah. 9 minutes. Let's go.
Also, we never got any new vote drops from Newark since the first one.
Yeah, what are they doing over there?
Yeah. It's still kind of crazy how there's not been a single Democratic incumbent taken out. If there's not a single Democratic incumbent who loses in May, then it's like, bro, it's over for Democrats. Actually, wait, no. Are there any Democratic primary opportunities in May? Okay, wait, let's see.
You can check that, yeah.
Nothing. Wait, today was the runoff day in North Carolina? I didn't even know that.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention that, yeah. Today was runoffs in North Carolina, too.
Yeah, but nothing really happened. Oh, yeah, no. Because, like, runoffs are impossible in North Carolina, dude. Because, like, somebody has to get less than 30%.
Yeah, that's really rare.
Nobody's getting primaried out on the Democratic side, at least in Louisiana, Alabama. Now, in Georgia, there was a chance for David Scott to get primaried out, but he's dead, so rest in peace. Nothing in Idaho, nothing in Kentucky, nothing in Oregon, nothing in Pennsylvania. There is now in Texas. Julie Johnson's probably cooked, and then obviously there's going to be at least one incumbent who loses because there's a primary between Al Green and Christian Menifee, 2 incumbents.
Yeah, I think Christian Menifee's gonna win there.
Yeah. There was a poll today. He was up by like 6, I think.
Ooh, okay.
But none of those are really like from the left. In fact, you could argue that All Reds is from the right. In June,
Yeah.
California, you have 3 big primary. Oh, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Give me a sec.
All right. Read the chat here. Issues that immigration quotas are out of balance. Few slots are open for laborers versus the quotas like special skills, which covers musicians, sports players, models. Yeah. Water is a liquid. Opinion chainsaws. Water is a liquid, but if you want to think about it in a certain way, then it's not. Water is also a gas and a solid. That is true. Atlas fell farther in the Promised Neverland. Also true. He's making it sound optimistic. There's one of the only elements that enjoys the 3 states of matter. That's also true. Water is an interesting element. Okay. South Carolina is going to be awesome. Not only is there a great Democrat, 6 people are going to primary go home. Some more MAGA than Jim. Yeah, I'm excited to see South Carolina. They're not going to go redistrict, so it's pretty cool.
Alright, I'm back. So,
Hello.
what I was saying for California, you really have 3 incumbents who can get primaried out. Doris Matsui in San Francisco, and then in like Malibu you have Brad Sherman, and then in like Los Angeles you have Jimmy Gomez. And Iowa, I mean, there's no Democratic incumbents. Same with Montana. New Jersey, you have one. Rob Menendez, the son of the infamous Bob Menendez. He's getting a primary from former Jersey like city council member, I think, Musab Ali. He ran for mayor of Jersey City in 2025, but he lost. But he's running again, and it's possible for him to take down Menendez. Nothing in New Mexico really. There's no Democrats in South Dakota. Maine, not really. North Dakota, no. Nevada, no. South Carolina, no. Alabama, no. Oh, no, these are the runoffs. Oklahoma, no. Maryland, there's an opportunity, you know. Maryland's 6th congressional district. This one's... Dude, I can't... on June 23rd, dude, you guys are going to watch me, and you guys are being like, yo, what is this guy doing, bro? Why is he talking about David Trump so much? But...
You're going to be yapping about David Trump the whole time.
Every time there's a new ballot drop, I'm going to explain, like, yo, this is crazy, because this precinct is, like, hella Hispanic, or hella, working class.
Yeah, I think Delaney's gonna win though.
Cope, dude, cope. On the same day.
She's the incumbent.
Sorry, guys, I'm eating. But on the same day in New York, you have 2 more Democratic incumbents who are at risk. Dan Goldman, obviously, he's probably favored to lose now. And then you also have Adriano Espaillat, where he's trying to be where Daria Liza Aviles Chevalier is trying to primary him. And then Utah, but that's an open primary. So, sorry, not an open primary, open seat. Nothing. Colorado, you have a House incumbent and a Senate incumbent who can be primaried out. John Hickenlooper, and
I think he'll be fine.
Diana Jet. And also, the Progressive could win the governor's primary.
Well, that'll be fine in Colorado.
Yeah, I see this guy from Denver, and he's yapping about how, like, Denver will become the next DSC stronghold.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. The 5 elements are water, fire, ground, sky, and electricity. Water, what do you want about? My favorite is water, cold frickin' fish. We love fish. So 4 elements, earth, wind, fire, and water. That is actually correct. I don't know what water is on about. Maryland is a clone of David Trump.
I wish, bro. I wish.
In the electricity. Electricity is an element. Yeah, Indian knows his stuff.
Yo, let me watch this shit.
Also, Kessler is within 8 points of Anderson.
Oh.
Yeah. But a lot of Anderson's core areas are not reported yet. So keep that in mind. Like Hampshire County, Pentland County, Barbour County, Preston, that's probably all going to go for her. I expect, let's see, Shrewsbury to win Greenbrier County. And the rest of it, I just don't really know what's going to happen with that, with these counties in the middle.
Also, this cycle, a lot of primary, like a lot of incumbent Democrats at risk are like spent. No, not just Democrats, but also, but it's actually mostly Democrats, but also some Republicans. They're spending like federal taxpayer dollars as like practical campaign ads, but they're like just videos. You know, that's what. But yeah, they're airing them in their home.
Basically. Also, 1 minute, less than 1 minute until polls close in Nebraska.
Oh yes, we're hyped. We're hyped. Not really.
Oh, we got
more
results from Newark.
Oh.
Barco is still up 71, and his nearest challenger is at 14%.
Yeah. Oh, Shamar Youngblood, bro. He's coming in. He's coming in for the.
Gonna unseat Baraka.
Yeah. Oh, polls have closed in Nebraska, guys.
There we go. All right, that's what we're gonna be focusing on.
I like how water is debating this guy about lightning and electricity.
Water, electricity, and lightning are not elements.
Oh, we have results out of the 2nd district primary. Kavanaugh's up by 3.
Okay,
what the hell is this? Yo.
Wait, let me see. Wait, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Hold on.
All counties reporting.
What?
Over 60% of the votes in. This is gonna be close.
What? Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a nail biter. 30. Okay, so it's basically 40 to 36.
Wow.
All right. So I guess the rest of it is probably the same day.
Oh, and we also have votes statewide. So yeah, Cindy Burbank's winning. She has 91% of the vote. She's winning every single county.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I underestimated her.
Yo, Nebraska is reporting their votes so fast.
Oh my god. Jim Keelan is obviously gonna win. Okay. Line Walls is obviously gonna win. She's winning every county. Pete Ricketts is winning every county. So yeah.
Oh, also by the way, in the 1st district, Eric Moyer, he like replied to my request for an interview yesterday, but was like too late to do one, and he's losing right now by 26. So rest in peace, Eric Moyer.
R.I.P.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. Okay, this one.
All right. Well, Cindy Burbank's gonna win.
Oh yeah.
Pete Ricketts is gonna win. All these candidates are gonna win. That's it. And then uncontested. All right. Attorney General uncontested.
Also, we're seeing a relatively weak primary performance from incumbent Republican Adrian Smith. Richard Jones, West Virginia, District 90. What about it?
DHQ has called it for Sidney Burbank.
DHQ? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, only like the Democrats reported so many of their votes immediately. All the Republicans have reported like 5%.
Pete Ricketts is a projected winner on DHQ.
Oh, look at the Secretary of State primary. Yo,
Well,
the incumbent's
on?
only up by 1.
What?
Yeah, the Republican incumbent Secretary of State's up by 400 votes.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is like I forgot, it was like the Agriculture Commissioner primary in Texas all over again.
We'll see how that plays out. Alright. New York Times has projected Pete Ricketts is the winner.
Oh.
Also Jim is the winner. And both Democratic races are uncalled for the governor and Senate. Yep, so Pete Ricketts is the Republican nominee once again. He will face likely Dan Osborne in the general.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And then it's likely Jim Phelan will face off against Line Walls and win comfortably in the general. So. So, what's your opinion on tonight, Maryland?
Well, there's still a long way to go, so we'll have to see. And if Kavanaugh...
Well, what about so far? There's no really surprises, honestly. I expected this. I mean, the Democrat... Oh, okay, Line Walls is projected winner. Cool. Let's look at the House. District 2. No new vote yet, alright.
There's 17,000 votes. Yeah, no, basically all the votes left are going to be from Douglas County, which is Omaha. Oh! Okay, wait.
Sidney Burbank is the projected winner in New York Times.
All of Sarpy County is basically, and Powell won that county by 9. So... The thing is, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they released all their early vote first and their mail-in vote.
Yeah, they definitely do count the votes fast. Oh yeah, they called all the big statewide races.
Yep.
They called the Attorney General, Auditor, Treasurer, Governor, Senator primaries. The only ones that haven't been called are for Secretary of State.
The Democratic primary should be called. Oh, yep, they just called it.
Yeah.
Now it's just the Republican primary on the Secretary of State, and the auditor is uncontested, so the incumbent will get 100% of the vote in the general. Unless Nebraska is write-in, so. I think. No.
Come on, Nebraska second. Report. Let's get this done.
That's what I'm looking at now. Okay, well, hopefully Cindy Burbank drops out.
Well, yeah. That was kind of a whole gist.
Yeah, she doesn't even have a camping site. So. But, people knew what they were talking about, so. We're not talking about people knew what they wanted, because obviously Forbes is a plant.
Yeah.
Town results.
It would be awesome if just one of the people I interviewed become U.S. representatives. That would be like.
That would be amazing.
Yes. I mean, by the way Burbank talks about her candidacy, she's definitely going to drop out.
Yeah, people will hate her if she's in it.
What if she's a Republican plant too?
Maybe. Who knows? Let's read the chat. I hate Pete. Yeah, I also hate Pete. He should lose this year. Persona started as a spin-off. Like a new Tensei became more popular. Damn, Nebraska knows that I count votes. Yeah. I hate Family Guy. Why do you hate Family Guy? So bad about that.
Hey, Aaron Geese, the second guy I interviewed, I just saw one of his Instagram posts, and it was just him, his, like, ordered signs arriving. That's beautiful. I hope this guy wins this. No, he should win his Democratic primary. The other guy has, like... And then, we just gotta pray that New York, like, Queen Hochul is able to shift the race to the left by, like, 30 points, so Nick Langworthy loses.
They called it the statewide races already? They did.
Also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. Yes, guys. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, look, we have 28 likes. That's not enough.
Exactly. Okay, wait. I'm gonna check the West Virginia again. Okay. It's a bit closer. Anderson's up by 6.6%.
Oof. All right, 77%, and I think she'll hold out.
Oh, I just realized. Every single candidate has a county. You gotta love those kind of races.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, even Phillips has a county.
Yeah. I mean, these are... Because all the counties have, like, 500 people, so it's probably their home county where, like, their family makes a difference and stuff. Actually, no, Phillips has 2 counties. Oh, Cooper is up in Charleston. I just realized. Oh no, not Kanawha County, but that's Charleston basically.
You can see the region where Kessler's doing really good. Up
Yeah.
here. Up in this little small area. Which is includes the counties of Hancock, Burke, Ohio, Marshall,
Oh,
Wetzel, and
Schultz is winning a county in the Nebraska. Oh no, you know what? I think this is I think Richardson County had a counting error. Because they have Schultz winning the Republican primary in that county and Forbes winning the Democratic primary in that county. I'm guessing the vote totals are probably
What?
flipped. Yeah. So
Forbes
be
should
aware,
not be
guys.
winning it.
Richardson County is probably an error. They probably swapped the vote totals between Schultz and Ricketts in the Republican primary and Forbes and Burbank in the Democratic primary. Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
There's no way
everything.
Forbes
Yeah,
is-
no. Richardson County just like broke every single, all the patterns. Yeah.
There's
Oh,
no way.
New York Times called the first district primary for Chris Backmeyer.
Oh, they did. Oh yeah. And second district hasn't changed.
Well, the first district didn't change either. I guess they were just confident that Nebraska would.
I mean,
go.
it's a pretty big, it's a pretty
Yeah.
big margin. So, let's see, one Dem. Oh yeah, he's winning every county. So, there's no way Ricketts is losing a county. All right. Also in Georgia, the Georgia special election, it looks like that Alvin Payton and Eric Harward are going to go to a runoff.
Oh, also more good news for Pete Rick. For Dan Osborne. The legal marijuana Senate primary, the legal marijuana now primary for Senate. There's two candidates.
Yeah.
One candidate basically, like his messaging says that basically he'll probably drop out after the primary and endorse
Is that
Dan Osborne.
Mike Marvin?
Yeah, Mike Marvin. He's like up by 25 right now.
Oh
so.
yeah. Oh yes, it's 67 to 32.
Yeah.
So it looks like Osborne isn't going to lose anything then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's chat here. Oh, Dan Osborne for Senate. Yes, Dan Osborne for Senate. I agree. What's treasure? Okay, all right, water. Good top. He doesn't get primary though. He'll just bring the ballot. He's doing 10 podcasts. Yeah. You guys just let us know what that's just people meaning. That's pretty damn. It looks like a 40 pebbles. It does. There's so many colors. They got like yellow and gray, and like pink and green. Water, why are you asking these questions?
Oh, what? Smith got under 60%.
What?
Yeah. Oh, and he's losing a county.
Yeah.
That's great. This might be like another
okay.
Jefferson Shreve situation, but only 5%'s in. What if... You know, it would be nice to see like a shock Republican loss. So, help.
Yeah.
But then again, this David Hubner guy is probably like a fascist or something. So
Probably. Oh. Okay. Okay. What did they just do? DHQ's having errors.
oh.
All right. Capito's losing 4 counties.
Oh yeah, so Willis is like winning the tail part of West Virginia, I guess.
Yeah, very narrowly. And then this random county, Rowan, I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name. Gosserud is winning 55 to 17, but it's only 5% in there. So doesn't really matter because she's gonna win re-election. You asked what no others dare to ask. Alright, well, don't ask that weird stuff in the chat. Just for the stream's sake, so it doesn't get banned. We're just waiting on Nebraska's second congressional district currently, so that's what's going on.
We might not get more Nebraska votes for a bit. You know, I'm just glad, you know, for unlike the UK, bro, like where they all announced all of the votes like at once. They get this like
Yeah.
you know, it's great.
Killer Crane, King Crimson. Alright, water. Oh, okay, in Newark, the incumbent won, by the way.
Oh,
But Baraka won.
yeah. Ross Baraka is an interesting guy. He endorsed
Looks like it.
Analea Meha. He ran in the 2025 New Jersey governor's race. I think he got
Oh, he
second
did?
in the primary against Mikey Sherrill. Dude, because there was another progressive mayor in the race. He was the mayor of Jersey City. If Steve Phillip,
Yeah.
if he like didn't run and then the progressive votes didn't get siphoned from Baraka might be governor of New Jersey right now.
Yeah, probably. I don't remember watching that primary for New Jersey.
It was like June 2025. Oh, I remember how close the Democratic primary for lieutenant governor was. Kind of
How
crazy.
close was it?
Let me pull it up. Okay. Just watch it on
All right.
YouTube. Wait. Lieutenant Governor primary. New York Times.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is kind of crazy, dude. It went like, there were like, the top 3 candidates like were all in front at some point. And look at how colorful that map is.
Oh my God! Talk about Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one was kind of crazy. Yeah, Hoshmi won the DC Burbs. Aaron Rouse won. Yeah, LeVar Stoney, he was like supposed to... He was like the former mayor of Richmond. But nobody liked him, so he lost Richmond and everything. And he only won like the rural counties.
Yeah, of course, only one of the rural counties.
He was supposed to win too. It would be interesting to see LeVar Stoney as Lieutenant Governor of Virginia right now.
That'll be pretty interesting. We got Ghazala Hashmi.
Man, 2025 was kind of strange. You had like Elon Musk, the America Party. You had fucking Republicans losing Wisconsin by 20. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting year.
Oh yeah, Cuomo losing. Yo, bro, I'm so sad Cuomo lost, bro. He was such a patriot for American democracy.
Wasn't Cuomo supposed to win or something?
Yeah, he was always supposed to win.
And then Mondani came in there and was like, oh, not today.
Yeah, I'm surprised how he was able to unite the progressive field so quickly, within like 2 months.
I don't know. He's just like that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nebraska. House. 2. Alright.
Okay, for the thumbnail for Louisiana, I'm probably like gonna include Bill Cassidy and Julia Letlow because the Senate primary is really the only thing that's popping in Louisiana.
Yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. It's probably gonna go to a runoff, obviously.
Yeah, but the top 2 is still like really unclear, which is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I don't know. Cassidy could possibly not even make it to the runoff.
I read something about John Fleming. He lost a couple endorsements recently. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Because somebody wrote an article about him. I don't know. I forgot. I wasn't paying too much attention to that.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either.
I feel like Fleming's either gonna make it really close or he's just gonna completely flop. That's really what happens with like primary candidates in like 3rd place. They usually just flop big. Oh, everybody on Twitter is just talking about how like awesome it is that the Republican plant in Nebraska got cooked.
Oh boy, that's true. The poly market switch up on the West Virginia Dem primary is crazy. Yeah, dude, they went from. let me see the margin right now. Okay, yeah, they had Kessler heavily favored and then immediately switched up to Anderson. And Anderson's now at 99%, so Anderson's probably gonna win the primary, not the general, obviously.
Cope, dude, we're gonna see blue West Virginia.
Yeah, it's gonna flip. The New Jersey Congressional District special election was supposed to have been close, but I didn't watch it because the Game My Hero Academia. All Justice came out based on my favorite anime.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
you and your anime.
That's awesome, Water. Republican fails to win a Democratic primary.
The Republican plant.
Yeah.
Hi there, see me? I'm from Nebraska. This person's from Nebraska.
Oh, really? Hey. Hi, Jack. What are your thoughts on tonight's results out of the great state of Nebraska? And who did you support going into tonight?
Hi, Marcus Ponzi. Check Nebraska Secretary of State. I hope Scott Peterson wins. Oh, isn't that the one that's like super close? Right now.
Yeah, that's the one that we're the incumbent. I'm pretty sure Scott Peterson's the challenger.
Yeah. Yeah, Bob Even is the incumbent. Only 22% in though, so we can't get anything out of that yet. But that one's probably not going to be called till like all the votes are counted. Can't speak today. We'll see how that turns out. Randomly come back and ignore the primaries. He's just gonna win. Call what? Don't be good against Islam, unfortunately. Who are these people? People. So we are. Hope Scott Peterson and David Huber win. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. It's obviously way too close to call right now. The Secretary of State Republican primary. No more Dems or Rhinos. Well, you're gonna have a fun time in November. Okay. Oh, Peterson.
Well, what would be
the
timeline if COVID-19 never happened? Would Bill Cassidy probably being challenged by some other Republican? Because the only reason Julia Letlow's a U.S. representative is because her husband Luke Letlow died from COVID. So before he was inaugurated, so she ran in the special election and won. So there's some Louisiana lore for you guys.
Oh, so that's the only reason she... Okay. That's the only reason she could possibly become the next senator right now. Yeah, it does make me wonder what would happen if COVID never was around.
Mm-hmm.
How about Bleach and I had dyed black hair, but now I can finally become Hermione and I have blonde hair. Democracy is cringe. No, it's not. Blogger, I'm not a human. Okay, you an alien? Or you like a fish? Whatever you. Oh my god, bow down before Moy.
We have a really nice chat this stream.
I don't know what Water's on about. He's saying he's not a human.
He's a god, that's why. He's a god.
Oh, I said he was a fish.
Yo, that's like hella insulting.
How?
Hmm.
I called him an alien too.
Oh wow.
It's from Mars. The party switch is a lie.
True.
Potential. I'm the god of water. That's what water just said.
True. Yeah, he is.
I'm 70% of you. Actually 60. But oh, the incumbent retook the lead there, huh? I see that.
And what?
Secretary of State Republican primary in Nebraska.
I thought Evan's down by 1.2.
And on your screen it says Evan's ahead.
Oh. Yeah. Not anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's down again. He's down. Yeah, he is down by 1.2. Okay. Oh my god, my video's behind yours for like 30 seconds. There we go. Oh, that was why I was my end. I was like 30 seconds behind on the stream. Okay. Oh, DDHQ projects Rachel Anderson as the projected winner.
Oh. Yeah. There's not really a path, I guess. Unless, wait, let me look at where the votes are. If the votes are left, votes are left basically everywhere.
Yeah. There's only a couple of counties that have 100%. Ban primaries means smoke-filled room nominations. No, primaries are necessary, so. Plus, our life would be way more boring if we didn't have primaries. Election should be decided by whoever is the strongest person fights. No. That'd be a good idea, though. What's up, Crimson? Only the strong should live. You have an interesting mindset, Water. You've been through Nebraska. It's a pretty loner state, honestly. Aside from Omaha and the areas that surround it, but that's about it. Pretty horrible. You don't have any first cousins, Water. Yeah. See, I told you he's an alien. Okay. Did they put Cindy Burrig in the Wikipedia page? What?
I doubt it.
Oh, they did.
Oh, really?
They put her in there. Yeah.
Did she officially drop out?
Not yet.
Okay.
But yeah, she's on the Wikipedia page. Why did DHQ sign me out? There we go. It's better.
Yes, still no one who votes for Nebraska second.
Nope. I've been checking that one. There's nothing. Only county that's like close to being done there is Sarpy. I guess they're I'm just assuming they're counting up everything. They're just gonna release it all in one batch. Henderson barely spent any money too. Yeah. Let's see Twitter. Press of 200,000 registration leading number, like opening down by 7,000 votes. Yeah, well, that's because there's super low turnout in the primaries, so it doesn't matter. So I'm reading Twitter. Well, they've kind of stopped giving us results. I'm gonna close all these ones that are.
Yeah.
Nothing out of Nebraska second. Nothing more out of West Virginia Senate.
Yo, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna like end the stream in a couple minutes, bro. Cause what are we doing, Nebraska
Alright.
second?
Wait, there's more votes. There's more votes.
Really?
Powell
Oh,
just gained.
yeah. That was all from Omaha. Wait, did it become closer?
I think Covenhall lost like 0.7 or something.
Yeah, 3.7. He lost 0.7. Powell gained 0.9. Okay, we're back on, guys. We're back on.
Okay. That
Rhodes
happened
also
right
lost
as
a bit.
I end the stream.
Okay. Now votes left.
We got
10,000
we got
left from Douglas.
78%.
650 left from Saunders and 450 left from Sharpie.
Okay, so the most vote is from Douglas. But we're gonna see Saunders counting because only 30%, and that's favoring Powell right now.
Oh, also like all of the votes are in from Newark.
Oh, really?
Barack got 70%.
Oh, yeah, I expected that. All right. Well, I didn't expect Anderson to win, but looks like that's what's going to be. And Capito she might fall under 65. Pretty close. And that's about the Secretary of State race. Okay. Okay. There is potential for Evan to lose. but it's only 28% in, so. So yeah, see, the Democratic primaries are counting way faster
Yeah.
in Nebraska. Just okay. Okay. Alright, so that looks pretty solid. And if Nebraska decides to not give us any more results, then I'm assuming stream's gonna be wrapped up soon, right?
Yeah, no, we might as well just end the stream right now, guys. I don't expect
Yeah,
any more fast food coming. But this was a pretty good stream, actually, for how little results we actually got. On Saturday, I know it's weird not having a primary on a Tuesday, but on Saturday we get a primary in Louisiana. We will be streaming that. Make sure to hop by. Polls close at 8 p.m. No, I think polls close in Louisiana.
9.
At 9 p.m. So this stream's probably going to start at 8:30. So hop by if you want to look at results in Louisiana with us. But this was a very fun stream, guys.
Yep.
If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, Bad Chess, you just joined. Alright, we'll see you next time, though. Bad Chess, Louisiana.
I'll be there on May 9th too,
Yeah.
guys, so yeah. Oh.